looked around and all we saw was Jurnee laying in a big pile of blood and everybody just standing around her not doing anything.
I want justice. I want more attention brought to my daughter's case.
The person who did it took a part of me and I can never get that part back.
Welcome to Young Black Lives Honored. Be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Also, give this video a thumbs up and leave a respectful comment below. On the evening of August 23, 2019, 18-year-old Jurnee Thompson attended a football jamboree at Soldan High School in St. Louis, Missouri. The jamboree included different schools in the area. The annual event was held to celebrate the beginning of a new school year and start of the fall sports season. Jurnee had been well behaved during her first 2 weeks of third grade and really wanted to go, so her father allowed her to go as a treat for her good behavior. Her sisters and cousins had been planning to attend the event months in advance in hopes of going out and spending time together. There, Jurnee enjoyed herself with family as they engaged in the festivities. According to police records, there were issues going on between rival groups. During the football scrimmage, a huge brawl involving 30 to 100 students, according to different news reports, broke out. Police officers were called to the scene as things had grown out of control, and this, in addition to other disturbances and altercations, led to the event being shut down by 7:30 p.m. People began leaving the area, and Jurnee and her family stopped just 2 blocks from the event at Harold's Chop Suey restaurant on the 1100 block of Union Boulevard to pick up food. About 30 minutes after the initial brawl, someone opened fire near the restaurant. 8-year-old Jurnee Thompson was hit in her abdomen by a bullet. 2 16-year-old boys, Jason Adams, who was Jurnee's cousin, and his friend Mason Hawkins, were also wounded by bullets, one of them multiple times while the other was hit once in the arm. They were transported to local hospitals where unfortunately Jurnee was pronounced dead. The other 3 victims reportedly recovered from their injuries. A former firefighter, Mark Vasquez, told the media that he heard the gunshots from a house he was in. He said he went outside and rushed over to the 8-year-old to try to help her. She was unresponsive and there was a visible wound to her abdomen, according to the man. You could see the life leaving her, he said as he held back tears. Investigators pleaded with the public for help in identifying the person or persons responsible as they continued to question persons of interest. One of the teens who was injured told police that he was not the target of the attack. 5 days following the heartbreaking incident, on August 28th, a vigil was held at Herzog Elementary School for murdered children in St. Louis.
We all feel the hurt and the pain every day of the week. We have to realize one thing, brothers and sisters, that everything that needs to be said has already been said. Everything that we need to hear, we've already heard. This is an hour for our future, which is our children. So put your hands together to show that you support and to protect the most important.
Jurnee was like a young woman with an old soul, her father told reporters. I think people just need to wake up and realize the value of a life. It was one of the biggest fears of my life, and now I'm living it as a reality. Why would anyone take my baby away from me? The heartbroken father lamented. A celebration of life was held on Saturday, September 7th, 2019 at Greater Pentecostal Church on Florissant Avenue in honor of Jurnee. Her body was laid to rest at Laurel Hill Memorial Gardens. Back in August and September of 2019, The city of St. Louis offered a $100,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of Jurnee's killer and 3 other children, Jaden Johnson, Kennedy Powell, and Eddie Hill IV, who lost their lives to gun violence that year. Jurnee was the 12th child to die in a shooting in the city since April of that year. It is unclear if at this time the reward is still available, as a deadline was originally assigned. Almost 2 years after the senseless incident which claimed Jurnee's life, her father, Rashid, and her sister, Sade, spoke with the media in hopes of bringing attention back to the unsolved case.
Tonight, Jurnee's family is sharing their frustration with our Ashley Lincoln. They hope this attention reignites the case.
Standing on this, it's kind of sad because it's like it's bringing back memories of what happened.
Sade Edmondson says it's been 2 years since she returned to the location where her younger sister was killed.
It kind of makes me feel upset.
Since that date, her family says they haven't heard anything from St. Louis City Police regarding the status of her case.
I haven't got an update, a phone call, anything.
Jurnee's father says he's speaking out now, hoping an arrest will be made before the 2nd anniversary of Jurnee's death.
Take a good look into my case of what's going on, because I don't feel like it was done properly.
2019 was one of the deadliest years on record for gun violence against children. Of at least 27 kids killed in the St. Louis metro area that year, 12 of those were homicide cases in St. Louis City. Jurnee's case is one of 133 open murder cases that occurred in 2019, according to data from SLMPD. Only 74 have been closed. News 4 asked police if they'll talk about Jurnee's case. They'd only tell us the case is still an active investigation and say they need more witnesses to come forward with tips.
It's feeling empty because it's like you're missing a part of you. Like, it's like you're missing a part of you that you cannot get back or take back. It's gone. It's gone forever.
2 years since a shooting near Soldan High School in St. Louis that injured several people and killed an 8-year-old named Jurnee Thompson. Tonight, our Robert Townsend spoke with the girl's father, who is on a mission to make sure she's not forgotten.
We planned it months ahead, me, my sister, and my cousin, his friend.
It was supposed to be a night of fun for then 11-year-old Sade Edmondson and her sisters, 8-year-old Jurnee Thompson and 7-year-old Zalia. The girls were excited to attend a football jamboree at Soldan High School on August 23, 2019.
We all just wanted to go out.
But in a flash.
But we never made it inside because that's when a fight had broke out. And we looked around and all we saw was Jurnee laying in a big pile of blood and everybody just standing around her not doing anything. Jurnee was very helpful and caring about a person.
It's just really rough.
Nearly 2 years after losing his little girl, Rashid Thompson says he and Jurnee's sisters are still undergoing therapy.
It's very frustrating. It had broke my household.
We checked with St. Louis police and they say nearly a year and a half later, no one has been arrested in connection with this case. Jurnee Thompson's disappointed dad sure hopes that changes soon.
I want justice. I want more attention brought to my daughter's case.
The person who did it took a part of me and I can never get that part back.
Jurnee's family continues to seek answers and keep her memory alive. If you have any information, I encourage you to provide such to the relevant authorities. Additionally, you can call Crime Stoppers at 1-866-371-TIPS. That's 1-866-371-8477. May the family and friends of Jurnee Thompson find solace in the happy memories, and may her soul rest in perpetual peace. Thank you.